All right, guys. So we are going to do a mini course, and the mini course is about building a curated newsletter with really interesting content and doing it very quickly, very easily using AI. Okay, all in under 20 minutes. Now, I'm going to record each step as a separate video, and I will make a playlist from those videos, and you can find the link to that YouTube playlist with all of the videos in the description of this video and each subsequent video that we do. Okay, so let's get started. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start with using AI. Specifically, I'm going to use Perplexity AI. Now, why? Because as you're going to see, it's very, very good at doing the equivalent of Google searches with the research that you would have to do manually if you get some Google search results. Okay, so what we can do here is we can go over to Perplexity and I can type in what are the best newsletter platforms for growth. Now, what I mean by growth is, do they have features in place where your newsletter gets recommended by other people and vice versa? So I'm going to do the search in here, and this is going to give us a sort of curated summary of the search results. Okay, so this does all the hard work for us. Okay, and the more you start to use Perplexity AI, you're going to start to use Google search much less. So you can see here it's suggesting ConvertKit, Beehive, MailChimp, MailerLite, Flowdesk. That's one I haven't heard of. Okay, so we've got 5 different suggestions from Perplexity AI, which has done the Google search, and it's basically brought back a summary and a list of the recommendations from that summary as well. Okay, so I'm going to pause the video and pick out the best parts of this, and then I will come back. Okay, so from these 5 that have been recommended, only Beehive really strikes me as a newsletter specific kind of service. These other ones are more like autoresponders to me, although I'm not familiar with Flowdesk here. So what I did is I asked it to give me more information, and I also mentioned Substack, okay, because Substack, I know for a fact, is very, very similar to Beehive. Okay, and I just basically followed the conversation, and you will notice as well that when you're using Perplexity, that you can dig deeper and it will give you suggested questions to ask at the bottom of each answer as well. Now, some of these questions can be really interesting. You might want to ask them later. So if you press one of these, the others just disappear. So what I do is I just basically copy these and I keep them in a TXT file. Okay, so that I've got a list of questions that I might want to go back and ask. So what I've done here is I basically asked it to dig in and give me more information about which one is best for growth, for the growth features. And those features that I'm interested in are twofold. One is when people sign up for newsletters, they are recommended other similar newsletters within that niche. Okay, that is a feature of both Beehive and Substack. But taking it further, for the second point, is some of them offer some advertising as well, that you can actually run some ads. Okay, so you can see Beehive has got that option, so it seems to be the best. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dig even deeper and find the one that's suitable for me. Now, you need to do this for yourself as well to find out the best one for you. But I'm going to recommend at the end which one I'm going to go with, and you will see how I came to that decision. Okay. All right. So interesting stuff. I got a whole bunch of information back using Perplexity, and I even got it to give me to write a table as well that I put into here. You can see it's created a table. Now imagine you could go to Google search and it gave you a summary and the reasons why it's chosen specific search results, and even gives you a comparison table. That's what Perplexity is, but it does have some drawbacks. And when I started to ask it to give me sort of visual table, it got a little bit stuck. So what I did at that point is I took all the information, all the relevant information from here, and I put it into ChatGPT. So what was the relevant information that I found? Well, basically I was digging deeper and deeper, asking for which platforms can help us with the growth of the subscribers, because what we can do with the Video Content Edge is we can create the content, very, very high quality content, varied content, interesting content, because we're taking content from other people's videos and we are able to create really interesting and varied content that we can see just from the YouTube stats what is popular. Okay, so we can choose the very best content on YouTube, turn it into a newsletter. That part is taken care of. We will get high quality content. We need to focus on growth. So that's what I've been digging into, and I've been digging into which options we have with these newsletter platforms for growth, like cross promotion, boosting your newsletter within that platform, running some ads, and how much it would cost, etc., etc. Okay, so as I got deeper into this, I found a whole bunch of different platforms that are not newsletter platforms, but they run ads for newsletter signups. Okay, so at that point, because we were getting a bit stuck here with asking Perplexity to do the tables, I jumped over to ChatGPT 4.0. Okay, ChatGPT 4.0, I put all the information and I asked it to give me comparison table. Okay, and then I dug even deeper again and told it to sort of refine the answer, given some of the information that I wanted to emphasize, okay, and make clear and understand easier just in a visual way from what we got from Perplexity. So between the two of them, I have this. Okay, so we got Substack, free to start, 10% on paid subscriptions, Beehive, free plan available, plans start at $29 a month. There's one called Ghost, there's ConvertKit. ConvertKit's kind of expensive, very good platform, but kind of expensive. And here, these are platforms that run ads. Okay, now it doesn't give me the costs on these, but we can dig into them a little bit later, or I can take that information and see if I can get Perplexity to dig in, because it's actually very good at that. Okay, so recommendations. This is according to ChatGPT 4.0. Okay, Beehive, the boost feature, an integrated ad network, make it highly effective. A budget of around $29 per month for a basic plan, plus an additional $50 to $100 per month for paid promotion can help achieve steady growth towards 1,000 subscribers. That was a question that I asked. How quick, how much cost to get to 1,000 subscribers? Okay. Now, you might not think 1,000 subscribers is a lot, but you can monetize that very, very effectively. In fact, Stephanie, my daughter, she has got an email list just over 1,000 people right now. Now, albeit they're coming from people who are purchasing tools that she's involved in. That's some of my newer tools. And also she's done some Warrior Plus launches. But with less than 1,000 subscribers, she actually has won prize money on 3 or 4 different affiliate contests against people that have got massive email lists. I'm talking about people that have got 20,000, 50,000, 60,000. And some of those people team up in those affiliate contests, and she's been getting into the prize money. In fact, she's won 2 or 3 different contests as the outright winner just on her own, with an email list of less than 1,000 people. So do not discount this. But what we're doing here is not necessarily for doing affiliate promotions, like launch jacking type of promotions. What we're doing here is we're feeding high value content. So we minimize the amount of unsubscribes and we maximize the amount of people that are subscribing, because the content is very, very good. Okay. But we will infiltrate that with some affiliate offers and recommendations and monetize with ads and as well as affiliate offers. Okay, I'll cover that in one of the future videos that I will do directly after this one. Okay, so recommendations. Beehive seems to be very, very good. And it's also mentioned this one here called Paved, which I haven't heard of before. I need to go and check it out. This is a marketplace to find relevant newsletters to advertising. Okay. Budget around 50 to 100 per month can help you drive newsletter signups. Okay. So suggested budget to reach 1,000 subscribers, approximately 100 to 150 per month, which is affordable to a lot of people. And don't forget, this is an investment. Okay. You will get a return on investment as long as you are choosing good content to curate and you are treating the list correctly, as in give value before you ask to purchase anything. The more value you give, the higher or the less unsubscribes you will get. And that means the growth that you are getting for that $100, $150 per month is going to allow you to do advertising that you will generate revenue from, and you can take that revenue and put it back into advertising to keep growing. Okay, it's a very, very simple business model. Okay, it's actually a simpler business model than what some of the guys are doing with this sort of product launch scene, because what they're doing is they're creating products and they are doing a whole bunch of affiliate recruitment, okay, and affiliate outreach, etc. And what they're doing then is they're putting the products into Warrior Plus, and then they are getting a buyers list, okay, and then they start promoting other people's product launches. Okay, that's kind of scratch my back, I'll scratch your back kind of thing, where I'll promote for you, and I've got a launch coming up next week. Can you promote for me, kind of thing? And this is just a cycle. It's just a very, very simple business model that they do. But here's the kicker: for them to go and create a product, it's a lot of work. It's definitely a lot of work, okay, to create the sales pages, the sales videos, to do the Warrior Plus or JVZoo listing, to integrate with various shopping carts and put your upsells and more sales pages and unique copywriting, unless you're very good at doing copywriting with AI, etc. And you need page design. It's a business model that works very, very well. Some of those guys are making 6 figures per month. Okay, so most of them probably making between $10,000 and $50,000 per month, and it's a lot of work. You've got to keep doing that, and because they're doing affiliate promotions, they are churning and burning the list. Okay, this, on the other hand, is something where you can get serious growth. Okay, your list is not going to churn and burn so much. And you can make money from advertising. The bigger and more engaged your email list is with newsletters, then the more you can charge. And it's very, very easy. It's nothing like the work you have to put in to create products. Okay, so this is a simpler solution for people who do not want to create products. They don't want to put their face front and center. I get that. And I sometimes still feel like that myself as well. But also it's very good for people who have got an interest in a specific topic where you know you can monetize, and all you have to do, your main focus is going to be how to grow the newsletter subscribers. And I've just shown you a way that we can do that for a small budget that will work, okay? And when you get the revenue from your advertising, after you have built your audience up enough that you can allow people to pay for advertising, then you put that back into the ads for more growth so you can charge more. And it's just a simpler business model with all the hassles of product creation. Okay. Stupid, simple stuff. And often the most simple strategies are the most effective. People seem to think a lot of this stuff is kind of difficult. But honestly, the simpler it is, the more effective it can be. A lot of the time you will find that. And the only way you'll find it is to actually go and do it. Okay. Now, with the Video Content Edge, we've made the content creation stupid simple. You can even get someone on Upwork. You can get someone on the Black Hat World Marketplace, or you can get someone on Fiverr.com to basically format and, make your newsletter look good, and just give them the content, and you can have that person work just for a couple of hours per week. Okay. And that would not cost a lot of money. Even if you're paying $10 an hour for 2 hours per week, then $20. Okay. You can find people that will do that stuff for you, and very good at doing that stuff as well, because they're used to doing it. That's the one skill they've got, that they're advertising that they do. Okay. So rather than you trying to learn how to do it and go through a learning curve, spend the $20, get someone else to do that, and then you are focused only on subscriber growth. Okay. So that's the end of part 1. Now, all of this information here, I'm going to put it underneath the video then that you're watching now. So if you're watching this video on YouTube, then there will be a link in the description to go to a web page where you can get this information. Okay. And if you are watching this on the web page, obviously just look below and that information will be there as well. Okay. So next, what we're going to do is we're going to dig into how to decide on a niche and specific questions that we need to ask and get answered before we make a decision. Okay. I'll see you in the next video.